Reasons why you should start fish farming in Nigeria at this present, or let me say, critical economic meltdown, which I can also call economic climate crisis. Our economic is being fluctuated, and I do want to use this video to advise. I think this video I'll make it in two parts because it's a little bit just an advice for upcoming. Maybe you just graduated, or you are still in school, or you don't have much support, and a lot of that. So I'll just use this as a means of advice, saying and encouraging. Though a lot of people have been having crisis in catfish farming, there are a lot of complaints. There are a lot of farms are locking down. There are a lot of farms are folding up. That fish farming is a bad business as people normally tagged it. But by the time you look at it and you decide on going into legit business, some of the most legit business in Nigeria, there has a lot of value chains, and they have a lot of I call it branches. That's the way I crush it, because if I say value chain, I'm talking too much English. Branches to me means, if you look at a very big tree, you'll see a lot of branches, uncountable branches in it. That is how catfish farming looks to me. So going into it at this present state, at this present, is number one. I'll just say, to me, is what I call a essential commodity. Is one of the essential commodity all over in the world. So for those of you who are physically, or you are around when we are having a lockdown, you can see somebody like me. I transport fish farm, fish anywhere in the country. If I want to go out and I put fish, maybe a keg of fish in my car, I go anywhere. By the time the police touch me, I tell them I have fish, they allow me to go. This makes it valuable. It's consumables. So I'll be going into more details into this in this video. Note, what I'm talking about is not just about catfish, it's about all the fishes you can ever raise in Nigeria. And we have a lot of fishes we can raise in Nigeria. We have the likes of the tilapia, we have the likes of the arowana, the African arowana, which we normally refer to as the heterotis. We have the pangasius and the likes. Though there are a lot of it, but if you really want to know more about these fishes, I have a book on those fishes too as well. Make sure that you get a copy of those books. I think some of the book will be running around on this video. So make sure that you contact the number on the screen, or you go to my bio and click on the online downloading app site. We have like Seller, or you can get yours there too as well. So starting fish farming in Nigeria or Africa at this present, let me just say Nigeria at this present economic meltdown, current economic climate, is not just, you are not just a entrepreneur, but you are making a very fast and smart move as an entrepreneur. It's also a timely response to pressing national need like food security and employment, economic diversification, and import substitution. Today, I'll be giving you some breakdown that it can make you, cushion you to start now. The first thing is that it has high and growing demand. There's a lot of high and growing demands for catfish all over the world. You have they are Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa, with over 220 or 230 million people, and the demand for affordable animal protein is rising daily. So this is one of the criteria you need to join. And again, fish is one of the most commonly consumed protein in Nigeria. It's more affordable than beef or chicken, making it acceptable to the poor and the middle class. That means you have wide ranges of sales. Fish is used in almost all Nigerian dishes, from soup to rice meal. Demand comes from household, hotel, restaurants, supermarket, street vendors, and export market. There are supply gap and business opportunity in catfish farming. Fish deficit. Nigeria consumes about 3.6 million metric tons of fish annually, but produces less than 1.2 million tons. Over 2 million tons are imported annually, costing the economy over $1 billion annually. So I'm just giving you an introduction of why I think you should start, the prospect I think you can get in fish farming. And again, fish farming can help bridge some gaps. That means number one, it reduces import and create local wealth. The government is actually encouraging more people to go into fish farming generally, to reduce dependence on import. And the profitability of catfish farming or fish farming as a whole. Fish farming, when managed well, can generate strong return within 4 to 6 months of investment. Fish such as catfish, tilapia, pangasius, authorities are fast-growing species that has high market value. At present, it can be done in a small scale in your backyard or a large scale as a commercial farming. Profit scales with volume, but even small farmers can earn sustainable with low overhead costs. And we have great opportunities in this. That means it creates jobs, with youth employment, unemployment exceeding close about 33%. Fish farming offers opportunities for self-employment, especially for graduate and young entrepreneurs. Once trained, a person can independently run a profitable fish farming business with limited formal education. The branches are, in fish farming, we have a whole lot of branches, as I said. We can start from hatchery, we can start from feed production and supply, we can start from pond construction and maintenance. We can also mention processing, drying, freezing, packaging, felleting, and lot more. We can also talk about distribution, retailing, and we have a lot of value chains in fish farming. I bet you, it's uncountable. Franchising, marketing. Sometimes you don't need to own a farm to make huge profit in catfish farming. Sometimes just material selling. What I mean by that is that if you have huge amount of money, so somebody I normally tell some people that are into pure catfish raising are not really making profit in catfish farming. Those people that are making a smart entrepreneur in catfish farming are those people that are selling goods, maybe GNC feed. If you can stock like soya, you can stock like 10 metric tons in a warehouse. You put it there for like sometimes, let the price raise to maybe 20 naira or 50 naira, and you sell it off. You're already a billionaire. So that is what I meant by this. And again, the economic diversification. Presently, Nigeria is trying to reduce its dependent on oil by boosting non-oil sectors like agriculture. So this is an opportunity for farmers to tap into. And again, inflation. Nigeria is experiencing high food inflation. Local farmed fish reduce the cost of food by providing affordable protein and reduce pressure on foreign exchange used for import. And again, we have what we call the diaspora market, which a lot of people are tapping to. I'm also tapping a little bit into it, but I'm still not well satisfied. But I think it's a gradual process, and I want to encourage you guys, if you want to start up a catfish farming, it doesn't make you lazy, it doesn't make you don't know what you are doing, but it makes you to be learning, and it makes you to be very smart, because there are a lot of challenges you are going to meet by the way. So it makes you gain more opportunities in other fields. That is it. There is growing demand in Europe, North America, and Asia for smoked and frozen fish from Africa. If you process fish according to international standard, maybe with NAFDAC SON of FDA certification, you can tap into the export market, and also improve fish feed, water management system, disease control, and climate change. Improve technology and information access is a great opportunity in catfish farming, and raise urbanization and changing lifestyle. Catfish farm can be raised in anywhere. Urban dwellers demand ready to eat frozen fish, creating opportunity for value-added product. Restaurants, supermarket, and home delivery offer reliable market too as well, and low entry barrier. Small capital startup. You can start a basic fish farm with 150,000, 100,000 to 500,000 depending on the scale. Incremental scaling. Start small and expand as profit grow. Flexible land use. Fish can be farmed in tanks, drum, concrete pond, and netting pond, and even a container. I have a lot of suppliers I do that too. So the basically of it, the opportunity you can get is the high demand for fish, the supply gap, the profit potential, the job creation, the food security, the government support, the export market, the scalability, the urban market, and the low risk in this business. So I think basically this is just an advice for us. If you really want to go into any business at this particular time, kindly choose fish farming. Note, not only catfish farming. Sit down, call an expert, have an expert, let an expert discuss with you on various kind of species of fishes that can be that are sellable and growable in the country. So at this time, I'll be saying bye bye. Thank you and God bless you all.